Invisible made visible. The point of what I do is to be able to see light that you can't normally see with your eye. I work a lot with lasers and a special type of material called a nonlinear crystal. And when I shine my laser into this crystal, what I get is two light particles out, and we call these light particles photons. You can think of a photon as just being a particle of light. If we think of the electromagnetic spectrum, we have red at one end and blue at the other, and as you go further into the lower energies and the longer wavelengths, you get into the infrared. We call it infrared because it's more red than the red end of the visible spectrum. What I can do is create this pair of photons where one of them is infrared and one of them is visible. The reason that the infrared part of the spectrum is really interesting is because it tells you what things are made of. You can really precisely identify the chemicals of something that you're looking at. For example, when someone gets a biopsy because they suspect cancer, if you look at that in the infrared, you get a really definite answer of what's going on in the cells, and you can tell exactly how bad the cancer is essentially. When I chose my A-levels, I actually chose physics very reluctantly. I only did physics because I wanted to get into medicine. So that's when I decided I was going to do a degree in physics. But when I got my A-level results, I actually didn't get into my first choice of university. That was the worst thing in the world. I didn't know whether I still wanted to do this, did I definitely want to go to university. Didn't necessarily have a plan about what I would do after my undergraduate degree until I did my master's, which led me to do a PhD. A huge part of my PhD was building these systems that we can take to events and show people that this really does work, and that's given me the possibility to travel to all over the world to demonstrate this technology. I haven't had a chance to work with many other women, so it would be great to see more women getting into science and hopefully more of that in the future. My advice would be not to worry too much about where you're doing your degree in the first place. You can always just follow the research that you find interesting once you're there, and you'll end up working in something that you're really passionate about if that's what you want to do.